But Armthorpe has always had a very special place in my heart, and I've told this story before, so forgive me. But my dad was head teacher at Armthorpe Comp, and he always used to say to me that he loved being in Armthorpe, and he loved the people, and sometimes there might be a few naughty children, and they'd have to come and see him. And he'd say, but they were very proud people, and they'd be absolutely mortified to come and have to see the headmaster. But after they'd had a little word, some people used to say, well, Mr. Winterton, it's a hard job, isn't it, what you've got to do, being the headmaster here. And he'd say, hang on a minute. He'd say, you work down a pit for 10 hours a day, hacking coal. That's a hard job. My job is easy compared to that. And he always knew the spirit of the community here. And as Jimmy said, that was a terrible time. But make no mistake, what happened during that time was an attempt to break an industry, to break a community, and to break your spirit. And today is a testament to the fact that that did not work. That did not happen. A deliberate attempt. Now, I wasn't here in 1984. I was working at the National Union of Seamen's office in Hull. And one day, Ken Turner was there, who was a very good NUS official. Some people might remember him. And he had a lot of the seamen came in one day and said, what's all this? We've got to support this strike. And he said, and they were quite frightening, I can tell you. He was not at all, man. He was quite bulky because he drank quite a lot of beer. But he was a very brave person, and he said, look, have you ever been down to Congress House, the TUC? And they were like, no, of course we've not, because we've got a hard job sailing around the world. And he said, when you go there, there's a statue of a big man, and he's helping up a little man. He's reaching out to help him. And he said, that's what we've got to do in this strike, because the trade union movement has to stick together. And they said, we understand that. And that's why the trade union movement is so important, because it is that solidarity, that support for each other. And what went on then, as I say, was an attempt to break that solidarity, but it didn't work. And we saw the support of the women as well. I went to a food bank recently, and there was a woman there, and she was helping out. And I said, what's brought you in here to do this? She said, because during the miners' strike, people gave me money. I was married to a miner, and they gave me food. And I want to put something back into the community. And that is the spirit of what we've got here today. So, division can be sown in society, as we saw. And I worry that at the moment that is happening again. There are some deliberate efforts going on to try to split people, to try to split communities, and try to split society. And that worries me. And I hope that when we see events like today, and people coming together, we know that no matter how hard they try, they mustn't be let to do that to this country. We've got to stop it, and I hope we will. And today is such an important part of showing that we will not be divided in the way that some people want to do it. So thank you for all the support you've given me over the years. I really appreciate it. And I wish you well at the 50th. anniversary. Thank you very much. Thank you.